with Wood at the 5. And it's Bullock in at the small forward position.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around LUKA Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. And the pass to Bullock. Valanciunas against Wood. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key. Pelicans pull it in. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
Yeah, that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
Now here's Jones. Tim Hardaway unable to get his last shot to go. Doncic against McCollum. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Here's Wood. From outside the arc. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And it's the Pelicans' ball. Outside, Jones. He dishes it to Valanciunas. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's where Valanciunas is a handful, inside and on the block.
Pass to Bullock. Doncic against McCollum. Wood kicks to Hardaway. Back to Wood. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to McCollum. Now Ingram. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. It's good.
Next level strength and athleticism. Zion making his presence felt on the offensive glass.
Pass to Bullock. Doncic against McCollum. Steps back and fires. And it's Doncic missing.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Here's Jones. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Mavericks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Hardaway. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
And so he makes both from the line.
This Pelicans team is interesting because they haven't been fully healthy. If they can keep everyone healthy, they can be a force.
Now here's Ingram. The tray. The Pelicans get another chance here. McCollum kicks to Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Doncic against McCollum. And the dunk by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Health is at the top of the list, you're right. And about the Pelicans, Smitty, they've had some bad luck in recent years regarding injuries, haven't they?
Yes, starting with Zion, Kevin, out most of last year, it really hurt them. But they got a lot of leadership on this team. If they can pull it all together, they'll be fine.
Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Love the aggression that Valanciunas showed there. He welcomed the contact inside to get to the line.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of this game. The free throw drops for Valanciunas. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood. Mike Powell comes in for Reggie Bullock. Frank Ntilikina is checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Doncic.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Here's Finney Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Alvarado. Here's Valanciunas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason game.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the Mavericks making a change here. Berton is checked in. He hits the second from the line.
He's a big man who plays to his strengths. Valanciunas offers a lot of grit and toughness.
Dinwiddie left side. A minute 50 left here in the opening quarter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Not afraid to get roughed up a little inside. Ntilikina gotta appreciate the fearless attitude.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. He hits both from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And there's the pass to Daniels. So here's Murphy. Got a piece of it. Dinwiddie with the steal. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. Dallas, no good that time either. New Orleans is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Daniels. Unable to get that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded closely. New Orleans in the lead. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Daniels passes to Hernan Gomez. Lock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. McGee with the block. They recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in. New Orleans also making some changes. Larry Nance is checked in for Jackson Hayes. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Daniels. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the first. Dinwiddie with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Kleba inside. Hernan Gomez on him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. That one is no good.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Graham surveying the floor. Just 5 to shoot. And the Pelicans miss again. So the first quarter ends Clark tie game in a low-scoring affair so far. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
So for New Orleans right now, you've got C.J. McCollum. Jones is out there with Nance. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got his second bucket.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now here's Ingram. Valanciunas inside. Good D by Wood.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands. Good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Dallas. Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Ingram outside. Pass to Jones. Kicks it to McCollum. Williamson right side. Shot clock at 6. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. McCollum outside. Vicious to Valanciunas. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one goes on Wood.
Like the way that Valanciunas worked his way to the line on that shot. Never let the defender get comfortable.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
That free throw, no good. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood. No good at the stripe this time. His second misses also.
Very surprising he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Ingram outside. Hardaway with the steal. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. Now it's a 6-point Maverick lead. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Ingram kicks to McCollum. Pass to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Will it go? JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Mavericks leading by 6. Dallas moving the ball around. And it's Bullock missing. Here's Williamson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And there had been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years.
That free throw good from Williamson. Zion Williamson has a very unique game and body. When you look at him on the floor, what do the optics, Steve, tell you about him?
Well, my eyes tell me he's like Shaq, the big diesel. because few guys in NBA history can just out-muscle their opponents. Skill-wise, at that size, he is one of one.
And both free throws good for Williamson.
A healthy Zion is a force to be reckoned with.
Mavericks leading by 4. Up top, Doncic. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's Bullock. And the shot no good, a bit short. For New Orleans, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Now here's Ingram. He's guarded by Bullock.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Doncic against Ingram. And the dunk by Powell.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Ingram passes to Daniels. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Daniels has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Doncic. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here is Daniels. Fires the 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Nice to see Williamson spot the open man. He has awareness and ability as a passer.
The 3 for Doncic. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
And the first one at the line is good.
After spending almost a decade in Portland, McCollum has adjusted well to playing in his new surroundings.
You know, GA, he's a fantastic player when he's out on the floor. Missed a lot of games over the last 3 years. But when he's feeling right, he is a nightmare to defend.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Davis Bertans comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Ntilikina in for Luka Doncic. Good on both.
CJ has always been a gifted scorer, but he's shown significant improvement as a playmaker, which makes him even more dangerous with the ball in his hands.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
An active passer with good awareness. When Ntilikina spots the open teammate, he gets it to him.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, here is Murphy. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And here is Bertans. The 15-footer. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. The Mavericks on top, leading by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even, and they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. They're playing for each other. Selfless basketball translating into a 5-point lead now after trailing initially. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans.
Terrible execution deal, offensive end, rushing things, taking bad shots. Here's a thought. Pound the ball inside. The higher percentage looks, get yourself to the line, get back on track.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what you're seeing from LUKA DONCIC.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Up front, it's Finney Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr., and it's Bullock in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Valanciunas, good.
He's a handful down there. Tough to stop Valanciunas when he gets it in deep.
Doncic against McCollum. Outside Hardaway. Passes to Finney Smith. And it's Bullock in the corner. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. McCollum kicks to Ingram. Back to McCollum for the tie. Rebounded by Hardaway. Dallas leading by 3. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. The pass to Wood. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And really, every team had the chance to sign Wood early on, but passed. And this man just kept working, and now when healthy, he's becoming a force.
That free throw missing.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-10 guy, but now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
And he can't hit the second. And you hear about impacting, winning. How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Great position down low. He had more time to get that shot off than I think he realized.
The offensive rebound. Here's Williamson, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one goes on wood.
Can't fall for this. Once Zion has you jumping, the rest is easy.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Devontae Graham's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Wood. Feeds it to Hardaway. And Finney Smith gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 2. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Graham dishes to Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Jones. New Orleans moving it around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on LUKA DONCIC. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. McGee's checked in. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Outside, Jones. Just 5 on the clock. He gets that one. Jones has got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here is McGee. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Wood. On the wing, Doncic. Graham defending. Shoots. And it's Doncic missing. And it's Jones with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Mavericks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. It's deflected. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Graham, the pass to Valanciunas. Jones looking for an opening. Over Hardaway. Jones, no luck. Dallas shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Mike Powell comes in for Christian Wood. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luka Doncic. And Nance kicks to Murphy. Back to Nance. Graham finds Hernan Gomez. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Pelicans, at that 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Pelicans making a change here. Daniels is checked in. Second free throw, no good. The Mavericks leading. Out to the right wing. Dinwiddie right side. Six on the shot clock. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
And Spencer Dinwiddie has always been a great scorer, being used off the bench more and more. He has a great game to be a sixth man.
And that one misses. With Dinwiddie off the bench, he will always provide offense and ball handling.
A great point, Kevin. He can set up others, but usually looks for his own shot. He can be streaky at times with it, but when he gets it going, he can win you a game by himself.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Dinwiddie outside. Lobbed up there for Powell. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. 54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Daniels dishes to Murphy. The pass to Alvarado. 6 to shoot. Hernan Gomez kicks to Murphy. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Finney-Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And that one misses. Davis Bertans checks in for the Mavericks. Reggie Bullock comes in for Ntilikina. New Orleans making a switch here. And he sinks the second. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 5. Right wing. Here's Alvarado. No good on the last second attempt there. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks lead by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So the Pelican 5 right now. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. Ingram is out there with C.J. McCollum, and it's Jones in at the 3 spot. I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
McCollum finds Jones. Poked loose. Doncic with it. Now defended by McCollum. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, Jones. Now the dish to Valanciunas. And he makes that one.
When Valanciunas is getting it to fall from there, the defense is in trouble.
Here's Dallas. The lead is 2. Ingram against Hardaway. Now Doncic. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
The defense tried, but Doncic gets through. LUKA able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
Now here's Jones. New Orleans moving it around. 5 on the clock. Back to Valanciunas. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Hardaway. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Brandon Ingram. The first one falls. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway hits them both. Pelicans trailed by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Bounce pass Ingram. Over Hardaway. That one off the back iron and out. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Bullock, good.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
McCollum passes to Ingram. Back to McCollum. Pass to Williamson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Mavericks leading by 9. Hardaway kicks to Wood. Passes it to Kleba. Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one. They need this one. And it's good. 2 points.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Now the pass to Wood. Now here's Bullock. Defended by Jones. Doncic. Kleba, the pass to Wood. And the basket is good. Wood's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavericks.
And not easy getting Wood off his spot. Even with contact, still able to stay focused and balanced.
Now here's McCollum. Shoots over Doncic. Outside Hardaway. A floater. Not going to go that time. Good D by Williamson. Ingram attacking. It's rebounded by Dallas. Hardaway has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Kleba. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Maxi Kleba. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 9-point game. Offensive rebound. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Ooh, physicality from Valanciunas on the glass. Securing the ball and sending it right back.
Doncic passes to Bullock. He kicks to Hardaway. Back to Bullock. 5 to shoot. Pass to Wood. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Pelicans trailed by 7.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move. A fearless competitor with a strong motor. You can trust Zion down the stretch.
Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Big one. Coach feels comfortable going to Zion when it matters.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Ingram left side. Williamson trying to free himself up. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Oh, they get it back. Bullock with it. Passes it to Doncic. Second shot opportunity. And that time, also a missed shot. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're behind by 1.
Oh, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.